Hey, good. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I don't know what my hair is doing, but it's there. Okay. We are going to go ahead and get started on a collective reading. That is how we've been doing it lately. We just go ahead and jump right in as soon as I get myself together and see what the divine has to say to the collective today. Okay. All right. I will be taking the first three people who have never had a reading before. I will be taking your names down on the list for a 3-card spread. Okay. So when you come into the room, you'll need to say add me if you want to get on that list. It's only 3 people up to the 20-minute mark. After that, we're not taking any more freebies. Everyone has to leave a super chat or super sticker of $9.99 or more per question, up to 10 cards. And additional cards per question will be 5 cards, okay? So hit that like button on your way in. I'm excited about tonight. I really am. Let me know who you are when you come in so I can give you a shout out. We are going to do a collective reading here. I'm being led to do a no contact reading. Let me just start with the tarot, tarot. Okay. Yeah, I'm being no contact. Let me just, okay, so, yeah, all right. Hey, Delaney, welcome. Hey, Henny Penny, welcome back. It's been a while. You guys hit that like and subscribe, share the live. Give me some fire emojis in the comments, okay? Let's see if we can get boosted. Wow. Give me clear and precise. What would you have us to? Ooh, this did not end well. No wonder they missing you so bad. You were somebody that really, really worked on this relationship and really, really tried to bring things together, but they were constantly causing disharmony. Yeah, there was a lot of living in the past and them not wanting to let go of stuff here. So they really made you work. They really tried to make you work for this relationship, like make you try to make you earn your spot for this, okay? Lots of living in the past here. So I have 2 decks of no contact cards. So let's see what's going on. So that's how the relationship ended, right? You guys were, one of you was working harder than the other, both in emotional labor or one of you was working harder in emotional labor or financial support and or vice versa, right? So one was like, really, oh, I'm here for you. I love you. I support you. But they were in competition with you with the seven of wands here. So you have 2 sevens here, right? You have the 7 of pentacles, which is just diligent, faithful, hard work with passion. But this, in this regard, is regarding your relationship. You guys hit that like button if you're here. Hit that like button, fire up the comments. Say hey, okay? But they were always on the defensive for some reason and constantly in competition with you. They were disorganized, like they were just misaligned in their goals. So they, kind of tried to keep up conflict a little bit so that you could never be really at ease. Wow. They didn't want you. Hey, DJ Kendrick. They really didn't want you at ease, right? They wanted you to really, really feel always like you had to work for this. This is wild, okay? Because they were holding on to stuff from the past, and it wasn't just past in your relationship, from things in your relationship, it was from their past as well. Their entire life, like their childhood, their early adulthood, they were just holding on to stuff and unwilling to move forward. And they were never independent. They were always codependent, okay? So wow, that's and this is just so heavy. It's like I just feel this weight and this burden of work shape shifting here. So what we have is somebody who knew how to finesse. Okay, they knew how to make themselves into whatever you needed to be in the moment, so that you would hang in there. But this is exhaustion and burnout. Okay, did I not say they were not working you? But because you cared so much, challenging but worth it. Okay. Oh, this lighting, I tell you, this says challenging but worth it. Okay, it was very, very challenging, and they were always challenging you in some way, but you felt like it was worth it because you love them so much. You were willing to put in the effort here. Okay, fire up the comments for me. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, give me that thumbs up. Okay, if you want to get on the list for a 3-card pull, if you have never had a reading from me before, right, add me in the comment section. Okay, but now this is the time for your healing journey. Okay, but what I'm seeing is this person knows that you will actually heal without them. That's why they can't get over you, because they know once you really tap into that healing, you are not coming back. Okay, you are not coming back. What do we have? Wow, we got a lot to say here. Okay, yeah, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So your heart is really closing up here. It's open in the sense that you really wanted things to work out, right? But you're starting to come to an understanding that the I love yous, this says I love you so much, in case you can't see it, okay? But it's in reverse. So you're starting to understand that the I love yous were never, they started to get where they actually weren't really sincere. Okay, and if you started out in this relationship with a secure attachment style, that went away. You ended up with, let's see here, this lighting is crazy. An anxious, I'm just gonna stop trying to show y'all the cards. You ended up with an anxious attachment style, right? You were always nervous, always on edge, and that was the objective there, right? But they are really, really starting to see that, honey, if they do not get you back now, the distance between you two is closing, and because your heart is not open here. So you it looks like you made the right decision. All right, but let me go back to these no contact cards over here. I mean, I feel like there was a huge burden on you, just like the card said, like you were just burnt out, okay? But you were still trying to make it work. You guys fire up the comments. Let me know if this is resonating with anyone. If you can hear me okay. Share the live too, okay? But yeah, wow. They're waiting on you to make the first move. Their pride will not let them, their pride will not let them reach out. And this says they're insecure, but their happiness is all that matters. They are broke and they are broken. Okay. It's one thing to be broken. It's another thing to be broken. That is kind of like curse mentality, just a curse period. And so you have to deal with the karma of whatever brought all that on, whether it be generational karma or whatever it is. Okay, so yeah, all right, you guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I dropped one of my cards over there. So let's see, where do you go now? Where do you go from here? All right, let's go back to the tarot, or the tarot, or whatever you want to call it. Where do you guys go from here? All right, share the live, share the live. Share the live, share the love, and share the live. Share the love and share the live. Woo, we got low numbers again tonight. YouTube is playing in my face. They've been playing in my face. Okay. That's all right. I'm going to show up anyway. Show up for the people. Show up for myself. Yeah, that wasn't going anywhere. The spirituality was drained out of that relationship because that person had no vision. You had all the vision. They were constantly distracted. They were never really going to, I was just about to say, they were, hey, Anna, they were never really going to go anywhere. Chariot in reverse. And then in comes the Tower in reverse as well. Like, they were just delaying your progress because they had no intentions of doing better. Wow. This is something else here. Welcome, Anna, but man, they even hit your pocketbooks pretty hard. The kind of life you would have had or could, or, would have had they stepped up, or had you been single, you would be in a way better position financially. You would feel more cozy inside during that situation. They even reversed your earth angel energy. They had you in a state to where you were either always arguing or you were just constantly insecure. So they weren't the only one insecure. They had you out of your divine empress energy. And if this is for a male, they had you out of your emperor energy. Or you were dealing with someone who was not, okay, thank you. If you were the woman in this or the feminine in this, they had you out of whack with your divine feminine energy. And if you were the masculine in this, then you were dealing with someone who was not a divine feminine. Okay. So these are cues not to go back if they try to come back. Okay. But that's up to you. That is up to you. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. We are doing a collective reading. If you have not been here before and you would like a 3-card pull, then go ahead and say add me in the comments and we will do that. This is the Justice card. This will be the last card for the collective reading, letting you know that clarity and balance is coming if you continue on whatever path you have been on since you left them. And I'm not talking about a destructive path. I'm not talking about depression. I'm talking about forward motion. Okay. You need to reverse that reverse chariot card in reverse and get you some motion, okay, for yourself. All right. Okay, that is the collective reading for tonight. All right. So anybody want to get on the list, whether it be the paid list, if you've been here before and you've had a reading, then that is $9.99 per question, up to 10 cards. And if you have not been here before and you would like a reading, you get a free reading, one question, 3-card pull. Okay. So how have you guys been? I see Delaney in the comments, Anna in the comments. Okay. Henny Penny in the comments. You guys, how have you been? Let me know. What's the tea? What's good? What's cracking? All right. Hey, Erica, welcome, sweetheart. Hit that like button on your way in. You guys share the live, okay? Let's see here. Ooh, child. I have no idea what I be doing over here. I'm going to get me a moderator or somebody one day. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Delaney, you finally found your new place. That's good. Do you love it? Does it feel like home? Does it feel like home? It feels cozy. That's the word I had used earlier. You guys hit that like, hit that subscribe. Why is YouTube not pushing out my lives anymore like they were? Last time I had like 200 hits and 1 new subscriber, and I'm just like, whoa, what are they doing? They don't like me no more? What did I do to YouTube? I ain't do nothing to them. I know my shorts have been popping. They've been popping off. But I have been kind of working with AI to help me figure out the algorithm and what it's doing. So I have come up with a plan, and it'll start this week. So we're going to see how that works. You said the ex-Pisces came back and wants me back in the family. Girl, that's up to you, girl. You already know what's up though. You got to follow your intuition if you want to be chill. Uh yeah, okay, Erica, you says love didn't you didn't get a notification. Wow. Yeah, they own one. My shorts started doing really good, and YouTube, they what they'll do sometimes is they'll prioritize shorts over long form content or live content sometimes because they've been trying to compete with TikTok since TikTok came out. So Facebook as well. The shorts are so much fun. They really are. Hey Anaya, welcome love. Um no, we haven't heard anything yet. So I said if I didn't hear from her tonight, I was going to contact her tomorrow. So um, I will see about what's going on with her tomorrow. You guys hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and share the live. Fire up the comments for me. Everybody give me some fire emojis. Let me see if they push it out. Usually if they don't push it out in the first two to 3 minutes, they ain't trying to do nothing for real. But it's okay. I'm going to show up anyway. Anaya, have you gotten a reading from me before? It seems like I remember your name. Thank you for the fire fight. Hey, sweet AJ. How are you? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, she hasn't. You just invited her. Okay, good. Y'all know I have to be on it. Okay, Anaya, we're going to add you to the list for a 3-card pull. Okay, I am keeping the list open until 20 minutes after. So if you have never had a reading from me before and you want to get on the list for a 3-card pull, go ahead and put add me in the comments. All right. And if you want to get a reading tonight and you have had a reading, you can leave a super chat of Anna. Because you've had a reading before, you would need to do a super chat of $9.99 US to get on the list up to 10 cards for one question. Okay. All right. So Erica, I've been meaning to ask you because he literally popped on my mind twice today and once yesterday. So that's 3 times. So I have to ask you, how is her veil doing? Let's see, Anna. Let's see if we can clear the energy a little bit more here. I gotta tell y'all something. Yeah. I got something to tell y'all. Whew. Okay, good. I'm glad. Just tell him I said hey and to keep hanging in there. I didn't feel anything bad. It was just like, you know what I felt when he crossed my mind? I kind of like felt proud, right? Just really proud of him. And I was like, he must be doing what Umi Jua told him. Because I felt really proud. But I just wanted to ask you so you can let him know. 3 women. See, he got women after him. I'm trying to tell you, I told you he was a lover boy. I told him he was a lover boy. But yeah, they going to keep coming too. We going to have his pick of the litter. I think I told him that too, didn't I? All right. Okay, Anaya, are you ready? All right. Anaya, you ready? Put your question in the comments for me, baby. Put your question in the comments for me. Yeah, we got the energy cleared. Umi got something to tell y'all. I may not do no story time, so I may just work it in between readings if nobody signs up. Okay. You said one is a millionaire because he got that star quality. I'm trying to tell you. Okay. That's fine, Anna. They'll convert the euros to dollars. So if you do $9.99 US, it'll convert it anyway. So, all right, Anaya. Let's get it, girl. Take a couple deep breaths with me, okay? I was instructed to pull these cards, and I was like, no, we ain't even started the reading yet. But now I'm told to go back to them. I feel such good energy. Okay. I got you. I feel just some really Are you the kind of person that's really just kind of like, you're real practical and don't show a lot of emotions on the outside, but on the inside, you feel things very deeply? Is that you? Okay, sweet AJ, I'm adding you to the list, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. Um, is that you, Anaya? Like you don't really show a whole lot of emotion. Okay, but you feel things very, very deeply. Your heart space, it literally stays lit up. And you know that about yourself. So that's why you try to keep things under wraps so that you don't pour out so much of your heart that you just sink down into it and you can't live, you know. Hey, Roberto, you was on my mind too. I was going to ask Delaney about you. So thank you for showing up. Anna, now I know 5.99 euros ain't 9.99 US dollars. Now I know that. That's more like $4 right there, baby girl. You just want a 3-card pool. I usually don't compromise. So, because if I compromise for you, I got to compromise for everybody. Sweet AJ, you've been added to the list, love. I'm trying to get some cards. Okay. This energy is scattered here. I'm trying to do a Naya's reading. Because your heart, baby girl. Okay, Anna, thank you, love. Your heart, Miss Anaya, is like it seems like it's trying to push out your chest, and you're just really holding things in because you're just afraid to pour out. Why do I keep hearing that? Afraid to pour out, because you know when you do, it's a wrap for you. Like everything that you have is gonna, that's okay, Anna, that's fine. Everything that you have, everything that's in you is just gonna flood onto this person. You know? It's just gonna, is that true, Anaya? Like, hey, Jordan. Hey, Kirsty. How are you guys? Hit that like and subscribe on your way in, okay? Yes, this is you. Thank you. I see why. I see why. Oh, you're so beautiful. Look at you. Just so beautiful. Whoever he is, he got a jewel, honey. I hope he ain't screwing up. I really do. Okay, what we got? All right. If y'all don't make it, it won't be you. Trust me. You are absolutely divine. You got the dancer card, the mother card, and the barber card, okay? So this is a person who is a weaver of grace, right? You are very graceful in how you move. You move with harmony and rhythm in your soul and your body language. You're extremely passionate, right? You really kind of keep that in because, again, if you pour it out, it's over for whoever you pour it onto, because you're just a selfless love. You're a nurturer, and those who are closely connected to you, especially in the masculine energy, they receive such life from you that it brings them such comfort. It beautifies their world, right? They can trim back the fat, trim off the old raggedy edges of their life, and they can see things in a more beautiful and harmonic way. Okay? So I don't see any reverse cards here. I know I said a 3-card pull, but all I know is if he leave you, he been drinking the tap water, okay? Or the Kool-Aid or something. Woo, child. Shoot. Better be glad Umi Jua ain't gay, because I'll be trying to holler at you. Okay, so right now he's showing up as reversed emperor energy here. Oh, he's just afraid as you are that it'll end because he knows he'll never find anyone else like you. So is this where the questions are coming in at? Because he's not really, he hadn't been being himself. But you know the real him, but he hasn't been being that lately. And you're hoping he'll get back to the real him. Is this right? Yeah. It looks like it's heading for, it looks like it's heading for divorce. Why is this? Shoot, now I can't do a 3-card pull because I'm intrigued. Shoot, now I gotta finish it. Hold on. Y'all making me go against my own policies around here. Oh, Umi Jua, don't be that way, cause oh my goodness, girl. What happened here? What happened? Yeah. He is. Oh, buddy done went off the rails. Okay, just, I know I don't have a moderator, Delaney. I appreciate you helping Anna out. Thank you so much, because I really need to stay tapped in right here, right now. Okay. He went off the rails here. What happened to him? Why? I mean, you just keep showing me conflict, but it's inner conflict. Something happened to him. What happened to him? Because that's not him. I mean, he's acting this way, but his real nature is the King of Wands. Okay, he's someone who's very focused, a good leader and visionary. Okay. He's normally somebody who believes in teamwork, but he's been leaving you to work alone. Is that correct, Anaya? Oh, thank you, Delaney. Thank you for looking out for her. Wow. I want to know what happened. How did he... He's hurting real bad, though, and he's taking it out on you. Okay, this can turn around. But I want to know what happened. He may have it so close to his chest, whatever happened to him, he may have it so close to his chest that his spirit team won't release it because he hasn't talked about it. He won't even talk to himself about it. He's in denial. Has he talked to you about there being someone else or him being interested in someone else, Anaya? Okay, thank you, Anna. He loves you. He's in love with you, but he's facing some karma from something. I see it, Anna. I saw it. Thank you, sweetheart. He's facing some karma from something. Okay. Anna, I need you and sweet AJ to be patient with me, okay? Because I don't like to leave people hanging. Okay. I see your comment, but he's devoted to you. Like, he only wants you. He finds peace with you. He doesn't want conflict with you. Right? He sees that you're absolutely divine. and really compatible with him, but there's some karma he's facing that he's afraid of, right? There's something that he doesn't want. Okay. Something ended. But he feels. Give me his first initial. Let me see if I can tap more into his heart. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. Because he knows that you're out of his league, to be honest. And he knows at any point in time, if you left him, somebody would snatch you up in a breath. Okay, you guys hit that like and subscribe. Because, like, this is the intimacy card and only you. You're the only one he has eyes for. Really. He finds peace in you. There's no conflict with you in his heart. It's him, but he's definitely taking it out on you. Okay, I'm going to get my other cards. I just got the S flat out. Like, where did this come from? Yeah. He's concerned. He's very, very concerned that he knows that if you leave him, it's over with for him. He had to do a lot to get you, didn't he? Like, he didn't just show up and you were like, oh, okay, yeah, we're together. Like, he had to work to get you to commit to him, right? Okay, so here's what's going on. You are absolutely correct in that he is afraid that you're going to go off the rails on him. Okay? It's just insecurity. Because at some point in time, he did have a woman pursuing him, but he did not go through with it, right? But it's been kind of eating at him. And did you have a recent glow up or something? Like, what? Something shifted in you to make him think that you could possibly go off the rails like he did. And it made him insecure. Do you know what that could be? Did you just lose 10 pounds and gain more muscle, got a bigger booty? Like, what happened? You feel me? Like, what had happened was, okay? Because I want to know. I'm just being nosy at this point. Yeah. And see, with a woman like you, when you walking around with confidence, with a man who knows he's out of your league, oh, he's terrified at this point. So the only thing you can really do is just reassure him, but let him know you're not going to stand for the disrespect. You're not going to stand for continual disrespect. You know you have options, but 1111. You know you have options, but you know you have options, but you have chosen him, and he needs to accept that you've chosen him, and he can't make life hard for you. You want an easy life. You want to love him. You have this heart to pour out on him, but you won't be disrespected trying to do that. Put your foot down. Tell him to go get help. Tell him to, figure it out. But if he wants this marriage to last, then he's going to have to love you like you need to be loved, the same way you are prepared to do for him. Reciprocity. Okay? That's your reading, baby girl. All right, then. Who's next? Sweet AJ? Give me your pronouns, lovey-dovey. Child, he don't need therapy. I mean, I ain't saying he don't need therapy. He needs to just, therapy could help him, right? Obviously. But he just need to accept who he's with. He just needs to accept it. His ego is bruised right now. Okay. He just needs to get out of his ego and accept who he's with. He is with a goddess. And therefore he must worship. But he can go to therapy to learn how to worship, I guess. And that'll be church for him. Okay. Sweet AJ, give me your pronouns and your question, love. And then Anna, you will be next, okay? Yeah, we're going to tell the truth around here. Thomas is giving us good advice. Definitely don't just flat out tell him to go to therapy. What you do is you lay him down, right? And you put his head down there and tell him he must worship. Okay. He'll calm down after that. I used to have this Jamaican boyfriend. He was always on 10, just stayed mad. And one day I just whipped my boob out and stuck it in his mouth and told him to be quiet. He acted right every day after that. Yeah, that's his therapy. His worship is therapy. Okay, his therapy is worship. Okay, sweet AJ, we done cleared the energy. Let's go over here to these cards. You want to know if he loves only you. How long have you guys been together, sweet AJ? Two months. And if y'all been together 2 months, I'm going to tell you, you're already too attached. I mean, you can love somebody early in the beginning stages, but once you start worrying about their moves, you're too attached. At every stage of every part of your life, in everything that you do and everyone that you have to be understanding of letting go, right? Things change, people change, cycles change, people die, people move, all kinds of things happen that make life shift and move day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. You have to be able to healthily detach so that you can flow with life naturally and easily without worrisome thoughts, anxiety, and things being cumbersome on your heart, okay? Because if you worry about people leaving, they will leave. If you worry about them cheating, they may or may not cheat, but you're going to be in agony wondering if they are, right? You can't have happiness that way. The abundance card is on the bottom of the deck. So this could be, yeah. Wow. Okay. What I was saying, what you're feeling, wondering if he's the only one, this is not about him. This is about you, your self-worth. Okay. Your self-worth and value, self-appreciation, having a positive mindset, being grateful and blissful, understanding that you are abundant within yourself, okay? If there's some healing work you have to do, you've got to work on that, whether he's there or not. But I can tell you, if you don't do this healing work, you may have already started it, but if you're concerned that he's going to leave or if you're the only one after only 2 months, you have more healing to do. And what you fear, you create. So those are your 3 cards, but I'm going to pull a little more here. Yeah, you just got to heal. You got 3 cards saying to heal. So it's not about him. He will leave. He will leave if you don't get that anxiety under control. You've got to gain self-confidence. You've got to understand your worth on a level that you never have before. You have got to know that you are abundant. See all this money right here? That's your worth. But it can't be defined. It can't be counted. Okay? You are the abundance. All right? Okay. Yeah. Healthy detachment. All right. So that is your 3-card pull. We actually pulled 5 cards and 3 of them said heal. Do you understand? That's why I was giving that message before I even started pulling cards. Umi Jua knows what she feels, what she senses, what she hears, what she sees. Okay. So if I start asking you questions about who you are and your reading and saying things, giving coaching and stuff like that before I pull cards, the cards will confirm what I say. Okay. Because I'm not necessarily a tarot reader. I am a real live seer, okay? An oracle who happens to be having a hot flash right now. Oh my God. Yes, Thomas, healthy detachment is absolutely necessary. Anna, we're going to start your reading after I get past this hot flash, love, okay? Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Woo-wee. Fancy feet and dirty diapers. Golly. That's how I cuss y'all. I be saying random stuff. If ever there was a devil, he created them damn hot flashes. All right, sweet AJ. That was your reading. Anna, I am clearing the energy so that we can do your 10-card pull, okay? Put your question in the comment section for me, Anna. Are you still asking about the Lord, I'm sweating worse than a hooker in church. Goodness gracious. Speaking of hookers in churches, I've been binge watching Pretty Woman over and over for the last few weeks. Yeah, you get 10 cards when you do the paid reading. But give me your question, like clearly and precisely what exactly you want to know, okay? Ladies, especially if you're in your 20s or 30s, honey, y'all hit that like and subscribe and share the live, okay? Start taking care of yourself now. Take care of your heart, take care of your body, take care of your mind, your spirit, and your dollars. Because if you do, then you won't be having all this going on when it comes time. This is not normal. This hot flashes and all these symptoms of menopause are typically for women who drop the ball on their care, okay? But if you do, and you've been handling your money, then you can go buy all them herbs and all that kind of stuff that help you. You ain't got to worry about getting on those medications and therapies and stuff like that. You can just go get them herbs, okay? Woo! Waiting on Anna to drop her question. Y'all fire up the comments for me. Who's out here? Sweet AJ, you still here? Thomas, what you got on your mind, love? Anaya, you still here? Who out here? Y'all let me know you're here by throwing me some fire. Sweet AJ, thank you for the fire. Tribou, how are you doing? Welcome back. Hit that like, hit that subscribe on your way in, you guys, if you haven't already. It's been at 11:11 for the longest. This is a gateway night. People are walking into very new timelines tonight, okay? All right, wonderful, wonderful. Roberto, you still here? How you been faring, love? I've been thinking about you. I was thinking about you. I was thinking about her veil. Okay. It's like the masculines have been on my mind lately. Thomas, you said too much? Yeah, the masculines have been on my mind. I've just been concerned. Not like in a bad way, but just feeling proud of you guys. That's just really been the thing. You know, just proud of y'all. Like, I don't know. But anyway, Erica, you still here, baby love? Woo. I got the fan. Y'all see the fan right there. Blowing right on me. Your hot flashes don't care. Thomas, you say you need 100 card pool. Okay. Tell her Bell to keep stacking his money, okay? And tell him I said come get a reading so we can figure out which one of them women is his. All right. No, I didn't see any of your questions. Oh, the hot flash, was it released during the readings? Yes, Erica. I confess. I've been eating red velvet cake. Lord, save me from myself. I confess. Red velvet cake has been kicking my arse. Yes, that's why. I'm going to tell y'all why, though. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna do Anna's reading, Delaney. And remember, I was telling you guys earlier I had something to tell y'all. It's about that right there. Okay. But that didn't do the hot flash. The hot flash is because I've been eating cake. Okay. I fell off the keto wagon. Yes, it is, honey. Anaya, it is delicious. Anna, are we doing a reading about the baby daddy or whatever? Because your comments aren't coming through, and I want to make sure I'm pulling the right energy. Okay, let's see. There it is. Okay, I got it. Health and finances. Girl, I hope 10 cards can answer all that. Because that's what, like 4 questions, 5 questions maybe. I'm looking at myself on this phone over here, because that's where I'm gonna moderate from if I need to block anybody. I look so pretty. I look way prettier on this phone than over here. Oh goodness. Anna, I'm just gonna ask your spirit team what you need to know most, okay? It may give me answers to all that, but usually when you have a lot of questions like that, it scatters the energy, so it dilutes your reading, okay? Unless you ask them like one at a time, and you have the time to do a reading, like a detailed personal one-on-one reading. I'm just going to ask your spirit team what you need most. You guys fire up the comments while we pull this energy in, okay? Who's all still here? If you're still here, give me some love. Give me hearts. Hit that like button if you haven't. If you haven't subscribed, do that, okay? Share the live. Okay, so he came around because he feels like there's some unfinished business. You are juggling a lot of things, though. You got a lot to try to navigate and figure out. Yeah. Are you starting to feel discouraged? I know you're having trouble trusting yourself. Are you starting to feel discouraged and kind of like wondering, like your faith is kind of shaky a little bit? Hey, Josephine. Good to see you. Ah, thank you guys for the hearts and stuff. Yeah, so this is what I'm seeing. Getting back to self-confidence. You've been struggling with that for a while and your faith was kind of rocky. So that's why you went to church today. That's what I okay, so that makes sense. You have been kind of resistant to change, which is why that's one thing that pulled in the excess energy because he's always felt like there was unfinished business between you guys. So with you kind of being a little restless and unfocused, you know, he is kind of like Knight of Swords energy, right? So that tapped into his energy and vibrationally he picked up on it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, vibrationally he picked up on it and it drew his energy in. Y'all know y'all can call people with your feelings and thoughts, right? That you've been connected to before. My niece was texting me. Thank you, Sai. I love you. Yeah. See, if you come to a space like this, right, and you get acclimated to this energy, you already had certain spiritual gifts before you got here, which is why you were drawn here. Okay? But the more time you spend here, those gifts get activated. It's just whether or not you're paying attention. And a lot of the things that are happening to you, with you, for you, hey, Tech on Wheels, that's your spirit team working through me with you so that you can heighten your own gifts and you can navigate life with your intuition just like that. Part of that is telepathy, right? Whatever kind of energy you might be operating in, those signals, vibrations are sent out to people that you've had connections with before, especially through blood or through sex. And so you'll look up and they'll be popping up, they'll be calling, you'll run into them in a store or something like that. You see what I'm saying? Yes, Delaney, sometimes. It depends. I mean, he did tell you to stop getting readings about him, right? Non-blood friendships, I can tell you the closer friends you are or were, yeah, for sure. Because friends carry a way different energetic signature because you share more of your emotions in a more vulnerable sense with friends typically. Best friends of as well, okay? So Anna, you called that boy. You picked up the telepathic phone and called him. That's why he showed up. Okay. But you asked about your money. That's going to get better. What I'm seeing is that that offering you put in today, it was blessed. Yeah, it created magic in your life. So what you got to do now is have faith, Anna, and trust. Okay? Just have faith and trust that what you put in, hey, African Shepherd, what you put in, ooh, scattered energy here. That what you put in is going to be okay for you. Now we got the Eight of Wands reversed. Hold on. Clarify this card for me. Y'all keep firing up the comments. It might be working. Keep firing up the comments for me. Clarify this Eight of Wands reversed. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay. So do you have some decisions that you need to make? Because what's slowing your progress, right? What I'm seeing was slowing your progress financially. The lack of faith had a lot to do with it, but you not making a decision or some decisions, it looks like you have multiple choices here, right? And so it's like you're deadlocked, like you're in some sort of conflict with the decisions that you need to make, and it's slowing things down for you. Does that sound about right? Sometimes having a lot of choice can be almost more difficult than having none. That's why you have to be tapped into your intuition. Yeah, that's what I just said. Multiple choices, multiple priorities, balancing decision. So whatever decisions we love you too. Yeah. So whatever decisions you need to make, it's time. Is there a woman in your life that you trust who has unbiased judgment? Somebody who is gonna just tell you the real without trying to. She's not mean. She's just a direct communicator. She communicates very clearly. Okay. But she can help give you perspective on this, right? Is there someone that you know? Thank you, Josephine. Because there is someone you can get guidance from that can help you make this decision. No? Oh, y'all play too much. This is you. And I'm going to tell you how I know it's you. This is too funny, man. I declare. This is too funny. All right, Miss Anna, here's what's going on. This Queen of Swords energy is actually you. This is the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is the Mister that contacted you, right? So you have to approach this very, very unbiased to get perspective, okay? You have to step outside of the situation and look at it from a perspective of somebody who is not living it, okay? Kind of like what they say, what would Jesus do? Okay. But look at it from a perspective of what, if you weren't living this situation, what would be the logical choice? Because swords energy, they ain't thinking about no heart stuff. They ain't thinking about no passion. They're not thinking about none of that. Yeah, eagle's eye. That's good. That's a good way to look at it. All they want is what's real. Okay? That's how you got to look at this, because I, again, am seeing forward motion here. Okay? This is the Chariot. And it's going to lead you to real love, real partnership, real harmony and community. But what I'm seeing, this is real connection all around. This is love. This is marriage, if you want it, long-term commitment. But this is also a connection to the divine here in a way that you have not ever seen before, especially with this Magician card here. Okay, this Two of Cups and this Magician card. This is a progression of power here. You got a 1 here and a 2 here. Okay. So Make the decisions you need to make. Which guy we talking about? The one that called you? The one that reached out? Hey, Gina. Whoever it was that reached out. The one you called with your telepathy. Yeah. Because you guys were vibing with the same energy. But once you make these decisions that you need to make, then you'll be able to move forward away from him, because he's just come in as a distraction. That's all that is. Okay? That's why you had these delays with this Eight of Wands reversed here. I hope I'm explaining myself right. You might need to go back and listen to it. Whoever it was that reached out to you. That don't matter. Let me tell y'all something about the women in this room that come here on a regular basis. I need y'all to understand, even if you get a reading that says go heal, even if you get a reading that's talking about you needing to get to self, like, that's because you are very, very powerful. It don't matter if somebody got, and the same thing for the divine masculines. The guys who come in here and the ones who get readings, they don't come in here because, they some suckers. They the real deal. They just out of alignment some kind of way. Or maybe they're not. They just need confirmation to know they're not. Or they may need direction on some stuff they got going on because they in motion. You see what I'm saying? But don't nobody come here and stay in this atmosphere by accident. Or if they regular degular folks. This ain't regular degular land. Okay? I need y'all to understand that about yourselves. Okay? So I don't care if he got 99,000 umpteen women. You know why he got them? Because he's trying to make up for one you. All right, Miss Anna? Me too, Delaney. Yeah. Thomas, Tech on Wheels. All these guys that come through here, they ain't regular degular. Hervale. And neither are you ladies. Okay? Miss Anna, make your decisions from an eagle's eye. That will trigger everything you want to happen. Because you've reactivated your faith. Okay? But until you make your decisions and you move with intention and faith to do that, you're going to keep calling in them misters. Because I'm telling you, they be missing the heck out of us. Okay? That's your reading, love. All right. Anybody else want to get on the list? We have, we're at 1 hour. I will give it a little bit more time in case anybody else wants to get on the list for a reading. You're welcome, Anna. Get on the list for a reading for $9.99 US per question. You get 10 card pull, okay? Anna, you got 11 cards. All right. So, and I'm not going to stay on here 2 hours if I'm not doing readings, okay? But I got to say this to y'all. If you were in the room last week toward the end, or somewhere late middle toward the end, and I was telling y'all to pray for Umi because, okay, you want a quick reading, Roberto? Now, honey, I ain't doing no more free readings, baby. Okay, that's my classmate texting me because we are in finals week of that class. Okay. Year 2, we are at the part of the night where you have to leave a super chat of $9.99 US or more for a reading. Okay. So if you guys remember me saying pray for Umi because when I give readings, especially ones where I can feel people getting free and where they are really making real change from within, like their frequency is changing, but they're also projecting that out and their lives are changing. The old frequencies get angry. Okay? Thank you, Gina. I appreciate that, love. They get angry and they come for Umi Jua. I have to do a lot. I pray often. I have to keep my energy clear. I have to burn lemongrass. I have to do a lot, not only to keep my energy upright, but to keep those energies at bay. Okay? The reason I was compelled to ask you guys to pray last week, I don't know if you saw, I got up real quick and went and closed my patio door and closed the blinds because I felt some of those energies lurking out there. Right. Thank you, year two. I appreciate that. So I went and closed that and I got some salt water to sit by me to help absorb some of the energy that was coming through from both sides, from this way and from behind me. Okay. That morning, when I got up, I was led to pray a prayer for protection for myself, my home, my property, my loved ones, my viewers, you guys, friends, neighbors, because we all live together here. But there was one thing that I did not imagine or visualize while I was doing the prayer. It just totally slipped my mind. So after the live, you guys fire up the comments. Let's keep it going. After the live, I say, oh, okay, I'm going to relax. I'm going to make sure that I, do my stuff and see about myself and get me something to eat and take my meds and blah. I'm just in here, blah, la, 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 la. And no sooner than I sit still to rest, ring, 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 the phone rings. How y'all do it these days? I don't know how y'all do it. It's a call from the property manager at the storage place where I keep my bus. I think I told you guys that I had bought a school bus and renovated it into an RV, and I lived in it for a couple of years before I had to move into my place to manage my health. Somebody broke in that joker. But. The property manager and I have a rapport, okay, because they dropped the ball on a payment one time and my account ended up getting overdrafted. And so, I didn't crash out on her. Hey, Radhika, I didn't crash out on her. I talked to her like a human being and she rectified the situation. And she appreciated that I gave her the opportunity to fix it. And I appreciated that she acted like a real manager. Okay. So we have a rapport. A rapport. Okay. She calls me. She was out on property on rounds. She goes by at random times, never the same time every night. But she happened to be on rounds while these people are inside my bus. She sees them go in and she's like, and I know they're not supposed to be there. So she called the police. The police came. They ran out the back. They didn't have time to steal nothing or break nothing. Y'all, my spirit team on point. I didn't visualize my bus when I'm saying my prayer, but I did say my property. However, all those old frequencies, they were hovering back there trying to figure out what it was they could attack. So they sent word and they got, them people were influenced because thieves and people like that are easily influenced by low vibrational frequencies. But I had a ram in a bush, as they say. I had an angel on my side named Tabitha who saved my bus from getting ransacked. and my Cuisinart from getting stolen. So when I say pray for Umi Jua, y'all, I know what I'll be talking about, okay? All right, Roberto. Put your question in the comment section, baby love. Thank you so much for the super chat. Super sticker. Thank you, baby. So y'all feel me? Okay, yeah, I look, trust me, I keep all that going. I'm always I don't let myself live in fear or anything like that. I just understand where I am as a spiritual being. Okay. Yeah, they do be working overtime. I let them work so I don't have to. But I make sure I set the atmosphere so that they know that I'm in cooperation with them, right? Roberto, did you have a specific question, or did you want a general reading? 11111. I'm telling y'all, we rocking tonight. We rolling. Woohoo! Mm-hmm. Hey, SL, you say you finally made it. Wonderful. You guys fire up that comment, hit that like button on your way in, okay? Yeah. Waiting on Roberto. Fire up the comments, y'all. I think it's working. People are finally starting to come through a little bit. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm glad you made it, SL. Are the comments moving slow? Is it just me? We ain't really had too many trolls tonight. I guess Okay, you have a wonderful night. You sleep good, Anna. Okay, remember, make those decisions from an eagle's eye view, and you will get the motion that you are looking for. Okay, and that's meant for you. You have a wonderful rest. Okay. All right. You sent it. Okay, let me see what it was that I was supposed to be seeing, Roberto, because I don't see it. It just says a quick reading. That's all I see. I don't see no question. I do see where you sent the money, but I was trying to see if you wanted a... Yes, I have made some changes to the format, SL. I see where you sent... I do see where you sent the super chat, but I don't see where you might have put a question or whatever. You guys, I didn't get a chance to get the new membership information put up, but I'll definitely make sure it gets put up tomorrow, okay? You guys want to sign up for the membership that's going to be coming. There will be a link to it tomorrow. You will have 2 weeks to go ahead and get your $10 together. So by Friday the 31st, we will be here on Hallows Eve, okay? On Halloween, I will be here because I'm not really one who celebrates holidays. General, okay. General. I'm not, and that's not for any particular reason except I don't really, they don't turn me on, okay? They just don't turn me on. Come get your trick or treats here. Roberto, you've been listening to a lot of music that's been making you feel something? Like, why am I feeling so musical? Tapping into some music. You've been dancing a lot? What's going on? Taking dance lessons? Been doing the salsa with somebody? You under stress though. What you worried about, baby? You been worried about something? Did something happen? Got you worried? Okay, you've been listening to old music you used to listen to? Have you been feeling some kind of spiritual heaviness? What is this I'm seeing here? Are you moving in with a woman? Moving back home, maybe? Mom, grandmom, somebody? By yourself. Is there a woman that you're getting advice from? Other than me? No, I'm just playing. Like a mother figure. Somebody who's real nurturing but practical at the same time. Maybe Delaney. No, I'm just playing. Delaney, I don't think Delaney older than you. She can't be no mother figure. She's still a cute little baby girl. What is going on? Your friend, okay. Just keep pulling, because this is something happened. What happened that you ran into something that's got you really feeling really down on yourself? Is this you? Like you just ain't, you're not in a good place at all when it comes to how you feel about you. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to ascertain, SL. Give me clear and precise. I do feel a lot of block here, but it's like, it feels more like a protective shield so that you don't break down. Talk to me, Roberto, baby. You say you want some guidance. I need to know what's happening here, because this is heavy. Very on point. Okay. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yep. Oh, okay. Okay, 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 okay. I see, I see, I see. You just a sweet lover, 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 lover. And you miss your lover, 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 lover. You just been trying to go inside yourself to manage the grief. It's like on the outside, everything is working, right? It, yeah. On the outside, it's like you're really like able to make things move, though they be difficult. You're able to think well and pivot and fix your circumstances, right? You don't have like, you don't just wallow and not do what you need to do for yourself. But you have been in your head a lot. You've been in your like you've been down into the dark parts of your heart, not so much the light parts. Just so inside self here. You miss that baby love, don't you? Okay. So it's not just that. It's not just that you miss them. It just seemed like everything started happening at once. So you have a lot of moving parts to navigate. The heartbreak, the living situation, and you possibly have some people who are jealous of you, or a person that's jealous. They're jealous of your energy, not necessarily what you have or don't have. So you've been trying to navigate that energy as well. It's a lot of moving parts here. No wonder you put up a barrier, because things are trying to slam into you. And you're trying to figure out how to not make this keep happening, okay? It's like you're just creating a new path for yourself. But you're tired of starting over, right? I feel you, baby. I feel you so heavy. It's going to be okay. Very independent. Like your spirit is just, all you want to do is just go get shit done. You know what I mean? But all these moving parts, you're not able to be as productive as you want to. And you're starting to see people for who they really are. And it's really affecting you inside. A lot of masks are coming off and you're like, wow. And you're wondering like, you're really taking all this personal, like, and wondering, how did you miss this? How did I miss this? Why didn't I see that? You know, if this was never about you, love. This was never about you. This was never about you. Because you're not somebody who's seeking attention just for the sake of. This is the clout chaser in reverse. You're not seeking attention just for the sake of. You just light. You just light up things. You light up places. You just show up being Roberto, and you just shut down this spot just with your energy. This is wild here. Y'all fire up the comments, okay? Sure. Don't fall for the bait. This is old frequencies trying to clickbait you into over-exaggerating your thoughts and to make you feel disconnected and unloved so that you don't move towards what it is that's really for you. This move may feel heavy, but it's for you to go towards what's really for you and move away. See, a lot of times we don't know a physical move. This is the boundaries card. Okay? You just got to start protecting your energy and your peace. All right? And setting limits. But a lot of times we think a physical move is just that. Oh, I got to find another place. I got to, all the steps it takes into going through that, your energy is being recalibrated to a new way of being that is higher than the one you came from, if you see it that way. If you accept that this is a turning point, this is a pivot that is taking me closer to what I meant to be, what I meant to have, what I meant to do. So it's not just you moving physical locations. Glow up, see? Umi know what she be talking about. Shoot. This is for your own personal growth and self-improvement, love. You stepping into a new timeline. Yes, exactly, Delaney. Transforming for the better. This your last card, baby boy. Okay. Glow up and divine intervention. Didn't I just tell you you're going to be all right? You're already all right. Where's your joy? I want you to locate it on the GPS. Give it your location and tell it to come home. All right. Y'all keep a tracker on your joy. All right. When people try to entice your joy away, keep a tracker on it. Stalk it with everything in you. Keep playing your music. Get your two-step back in you. I know it's hard. Them upgrades, man, I'm telling you, them upgrades be kicking you like a donkey in the bootah. Okay? But guess what? Eventually, it all gets easier. And you know what happens when it does? You're going to be sitting around like, WTF. This too easy. Then you're going to start looking for struggle and creating chaos because you ain't used to ease. So get used to it, right? Take the struggle and be like, oh, you again. I'm sick of you. I'm about to manage this situation with ease and with peace. So you can give your central nervous system an idea of what peace and ease feel like in the midst of the chaos. So that way, when the peace comes and there is no chaos, you're already settled. You already know that this is where you were meant to be. Okay? This is divine intervention, Roberto. You've been given too much energy in the wrong places to the wrong people. And you were not in the right place for you. And you may have to move again before it's over with. Prepare yourself for that. This is not your last move. I'm hearing. Yeah, this is definitely not. It's going to be within the next 2 years for sure. But it's not going to come from struggle. It's going to come from opportunity. Thank you. Give me clear and precise. Yeah, that more than a year card. Yeah, you got a new move coming, but it's gonna be more than a year from now, but less than 2. But it's gonna be for an opportunity. I'm hearing an offer you can't refuse, honey. What you been doing? You got a new degree or something like that? You been farming out your resume? An offer you can't refuse? Ooh, I felt that so. It just made my heart go dun 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 dun. You know, just That's why I'm hearing that dancing. You're gonna be doing your happy dance. Do you got a happy dance? If you don't get one, you and Delaney can do the kid and play. If y'all don't know what that is, look it up. It's a dance, the kid and play. But it takes two people to do it. Yeah, an offer you can't refuse. Honey, you better go on and do what you got to do. Don't unpack everything. Look at them boxes and say opportunity every time you see them. Opportunity awaits. Yeah. All right. That's your reading, Roberta. I'm happy with you. Turn your GPS tracker on and find your joy, baby, because it's time. Flip the switch. Every single second of every single day, your mantra is, I choose to be happy in this moment. I choose joy. I choose joy. Whenever your thoughts start going, when people start doing, when your thoughts start going to negative, even if you build up a whole bunch of gas that you can't let out because you around somebody cute, just poot and say, if they say something, say, I chose joy in this moment. Okay? Yeah. I choose joy. You got to choose it every second. Because that old frequency is already choosing sadness for you. And it's not going to let go. You have to choose what you want. It's elevation time, y'all. Okay? I understand it's hard. Yeah, I used to, and this ain't me being like trying to be your mom and condescending and then, but I used to tell my boys when they'll come talking to me, I'm about, Mama, it's hard. I said, I didn't hear impossible. All I heard was hard. So go do it anyway. You don't want to hear that. I was a rough mama sometimes. I was big. I am big on accountability, and I am big on no excuses. I believe in reasons because some things are beyond our control, but I don't believe in excuses. That's what I used to tell them. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I'm just talking in general. So, but that boundaries card, that really jumped out. I know you're a sweetie pie and everything, but tell them to kick rocks. Yeah. And they don't have to go nowhere. Just look at them right in the eyes and be like, I reject what you're saying. I reject what you're doing. It's going to stun them, but they'll know that boundary has been clearly set. I reject what you're doing. And then just go back to reading your newspaper or your book or go make your sandwich or whatever. You'll feel it. You'll feel the shift. You really will. Okay, I just seen 333. Yeah. You will feel the shift. This is divine intervention. I love this for you. It's glow up time. It's glow up time. Hey, look. When they call you with that offer you can't refuse, hit Umi up and say, hit Umi Jua up and say, hey, Mama Jua, you remember that fur coat you was eyeing down? No, I'm just playing. I don't do fur coats anymore. But it's gonna be that kind of offer. It'll be the kind of offer where you can afford a $2,000 or $3,000 coat if you want one. Okay. All right then, guys. I want you to look out for the membership. Also, school lunch is our new daytime school session where we're in the school of life, and I pick a topic every week that helps us ascend. Tuesday at noon Central Time. I want y'all to get your lunch and come and sit with Umi for 1 hour. I won't be doing cards. We're just going to the school of life. Just like we do a little bit during these lives, we're going to be doing that every week, Tuesday at noon. Okay? You said kind of scary how on point it was. That's what I'm here for. I be scaring myself too, but we ain't going to talk about that. But that's why I'm here. I show up every week to scare y'all. I'm just playing. I'm too silly to be so old, ain't I? I just sit up and laugh all the time. Okay. But yeah, come Tuesdays at noon for school lunch. Sundays and Wednesdays, 6 p.m. for readings. And look for the shorts every day. Every first and third Friday, join the membership. It's only $9.99 a month. Start saving your coins. So that will be activated tomorrow. And by the time the 31st comes for our next live, you'll be good to go. Or you can wait till that night, and that'll take you over into the next month. We're going to have some great and amazing and wonderful things for those lives, okay? Love you too, Roberto. I love all y'all. Y'all have no idea. Umi be breaking her neck to show up. I be around here, this menopause be kicking my tail, school be kicking my tail. These boys be getting on my nerves. Chores be calling. But every week I jump in that shower, I do my makeup, I try to do my hair, and I come and sit down here every time I'm supposed to be here because y'all give me life, okay? You really do. And I appreciate you more than you know, okay? All right, share Umi Jua's channel, hype videos. If you're not using the hype feature, you're doing all of us a disservice. It's time to hype. Me and my niece, we be around here just making up songs, and she's great backup. She a great hype woman, and we just be here cutting up. That's all we do. Laugh, cut up all the time. It's really sad, but we do it. Okay. All right. So that is tonight's live. Okay. We made good time tonight, and we had some wonderful readings. Okay. But I am gonna go because bladder is calling, and I need to get some real food. I've only had a couple of snacks today. And I never remember that until I sit here and I expend my energy doing these readings and then, realize, oh no, I didn't eat. Oh, yes. I'm glad she came too. Delaney, thank you for bringing your people. You be bringing your people if you don't do nothing else. You're very welcome. Thank you. All right, you guys. I had a great time. Erica, I had a wonderful time. It was good to see you as well, all of you. And don't forget, you can book your personal readings, okay? You can book one-on-ones. I actually have one tomorrow. I'm talking to myself now, I know. I have one tomorrow evening, 6 p.m., 6:30. Double check. Okay. Talking to my spirit team to remind me. It's in my calendar, but I still have to put it in this calendar up in here, okay? All right, Erica. Good night, SL. Erica, I'll be waiting to hear if you do want to get one. Yeah. All right. Until next time, I am Jua, and you have been read. I want you to go love on yourself like nobody else ever could, because can't nobody love you like you love you. And the only thing that solves problems that I have found is the deepest and truest self-love. Okay? I love y'all. Have a great and wonderful and blessed night, and I will see you Tuesday at noon. Yeah, or Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Time. All right? All right. Night, y'all.